Thank you for that live report. And we've been hearing a lot about COVID-19 cases increasing, with many concerned about spring break spreads.
We're getting the latest now on the numbers in Springfield. Western Mass News reporter Leon Purvis joins us live in Springfield with the latest. Leon?
Chris, Jordan, in mid-March, the city saw COVID-19 cases drop to 48, but the most recent data shows 250 cases in a single week.
This is not something that we did not anticipate because we know that the new variants are more contagious. However, people are not winding up in the hospital the same way they were earlier in the pandemic.
Springfield Health and Human Services Commissioner Helen Colton-Harris tells us she is not as alarmed now as she was about past COVID-19 surges, but she is still keeping an eye on the numbers. So is Bay State Health President and CEO Dr. Mark Kerouac. Western Mass News getting answers on what he is seeing when it comes to COVID-related hospitalizations.
Things have crept back up 40, 50 or so. And the interesting thing now is that patients aren't as sick as they were back a couple of years ago, or even back in last winter.
He breaks down further who they're currently treating.
So one of the things we find is for the 50 or so folks who are in the hospital right now, over half of them are not there because of COVID. Maybe they came in for to have a baby or to get an operation or whatever, and we screen everybody at the front door.
This as the city of Springfield is still ramping up vaccination efforts. The city's vaccination rate sits at just over 65%. The state average is 76%. Colton-Harris tells us 200 shots were given out at a vax clinic at Bounce Trampoline Park in Springfield during school vacation last week.
The city of Springfield is having vaccination clinics across the city, really to attract our young people.
But as far as those 16 and older,
the vaccine clinics are not as successful as they once were. So there are people who are not showing up for the vaccine clinic in the numbers we would like.
Colton-Harris adds that the vaccines are still happening, still moving forward, but it's going slow. Live in Springfield, Leon Purvis, Western Mass News.
All right, Leon.